So, if you can recall the case of Hermosissima versus Court of Appeals, there was this certain teacher who who is 10 years young, who is, 10 years older than his, boyfriend, who is a seaman. Okay, so what happened was because of the teacher's undying love and affection for his lover boy seaman, they went to the ship of the lover boy, and they did the thing at MBS Canyo, so they did a tryist. Okay, problem was the teacher there. Well, she's claiming that his lover boy promised him to marry, because of that. That's the reason why they did this thing at the ship, diba? So problem was, he, the teacher became pregnant. Then he went to then he then sued he's then sued the ano, he's he then sued the seaman slash lover boy for damages arising from breach of promise to marry. Problem was, well, Hermosissima came went until the Supreme Court. Well, Hermosissima did not dispute the claim for the support for the child. I would assume that he wanted to support the child, but the problem is he's questioning the damages that it was being assessed by the lower court for alleged breach of promise to marry. So the Supreme Court held here that breach of promise to marry under our jurisdiction is not an actionable right. Okay, although it may have caused damage to the petitioner, it is but damne absque injuria. It is not an actionable breach for all legal intents and purposes. Moreover, it would appear from the facts of the case that it appears that it was the woman herself who is seducing the lover boy. Okay, so even in the pleadings, she admitted that, well, she did it because of her alleged undying love and affection, that he's going to give everything for him, even without the benefit, or even without, or under the even without this marriage, diba? So she gave everything allegedly. But the problem is, well, the court also took the fact that, of course, the the lady teacher is 10 years older than the lover boy. So, lesson of the story, mm, don't fall for promises for virtue. Don't fall for promises for marriages, except if it is within the purview of Wasmer versus Veles, where if you already have this preparation for marriage, then suddenly the other party went cold feet. Of course, you can ask for actual damages because of the expenses that you have incurred prior to that marriage ceremony. Okay?